Zombies, the undead. No longer human, they are trapped in between life and death, doomed to walk the earth, forever feeding their insatiable appetite for human flesh. Here are 17 facts about these ghoulish creatures to help you navigate the zombie apocalypse. Before we start ranking our zombie facts, quickly subscribe to Ranked Topics and hit notifications. That way, you'll always get fast access to our new content. Number 17. There are two kinds of zombie. It's generally accepted that there exist two kinds of zombie. One is the voodoo controlled, risen from the dead kind that tends to shuffle about. The other is the disease infected flesh eater that can move quickly and must feed on human brains to ease its pain. Number 16. In voodoo, a certain type of death creates a zombie. Followers of voodoo believe there are two ways to die. You either die of natural causes, in which case your soul can enjoy access to the afterlife and be happy ever after. Or you die in a natural death. For example, you are murdered. If you die in a natural death, you don't get immediate approval to join your ancestors. At this time, your soul is neither alive nor dead. Ripe conditions to turn you into a zombie. Number 15. Vulnerable souls can be stolen and zombified. If you remain in the realm of the undead, your spirit might be taken by a bokor. A bokor is a powerful sorcerer who will keep your spirit locked inside a bottle. From this point on, the bokor will use your spirit to control your body. They will make your body perform any tasks that they want it to do. Number 14. Tetrodotoxin is the zombie compound. Tetrodotoxin is a poison and causes respiratory failure and death within minutes. But at lower than lethal amounts, it essentially acts to paralyze the victim. Breathing gets so shallow as to become imperceptible, and the heart rate slows to almost zero. To outside observers, the victim appears dead. However, the victim is fully aware of what's happening, and most terrifying of all, they are unable to utter a sound. Number 13. Beware the pufferfish zombie. The zombie compound of tetrodotoxin is found in certain organs of the pufferfish. Be careful when you dine in Japan, as the pufferfish is a delicacy. If you eat a poorly prepared one, you may end up with a little more than a touch of food poisoning. Number 12. Voodoo zombies are turned into slaves. Once the victim has been declared dead, they are buried alive. A short time later, the bokor exhumes the body. As the effects of the tetrodotoxin wear off, the bokor administers a psychoactive drug made from Jimson weed. This disorientates the victim, meaning they cannot function normally, and they are at the mercy of their captor. Number 11. The curious case of the zombie Clairvius Narcisse. In 1980, a man shuffled into a marketplace in a village in Haiti. He approached one Angelina Narcisse and claimed he was her brother. Family members, villagers and doctors positively identified the man as Clairvius Narcisse. However, 18 years earlier he had died of respiratory illness and been buried. Clairvius claimed he had been dug up a short time later and then kept as a slave on a sugar plantation. Only after 18 years was he able to escape. Number 10. Annoying people are most likely to be zombified. Legend has it that most zombies were people that family members could no longer stand to live with. The annoyed relatives would hire a bokor who would rid them of the offending person by turning them into a zombie. Number 9. Zombies go mainstream in 1929. This happened with the publication of The Magic Island by travel writer William Seabrook. In it, he wrote about his adventures in Haiti and how he encountered voodoo cults and witnessed zombies for himself. Number 8. The first major zombie movie was White Zombie. This 1932 release is thought to have got its inspiration from The Magic Island. The plot involves a young couple getting married on a Haitian plantation. The plantation owner wants the young woman for himself and uses a potion to turn her into a zombie and control her. Number 7. The flesh-eating zombies arrived in 1968. George A. Romero's 1968 cult classic Night of the Living Dead saw the arrival of the flesh-eating machines we know and love today. His film was really the first to introduce the shuffling, mindless, brain-eating creature. In it, a group of 7 people must fight off hordes of walking corpses while trapped in a farmhouse in Pennsylvania. Number 6. Fast zombies come from Japan. Some zombies have been able to evolve speed. Originally they would just shuffle and moan. On a clear run, even a 10-year-old could outpace one. But in the 1990s, a new fast zombie began to appear in some computer games out of Japan. Capcom's Resident Evil and Sega's House of the Dead both saw zombies picking up speed. This required more than just a fast pair of heels to defeat them. Number 5. Fast zombies are just sick. Fast zombies of the 28 Days Later and World War Z variety have usually been infected with some type of pathogen, giving them superhuman speed. These are different to the reanimated corpse types who move at a more leisurely pace. Number 4. May 18, 2011, and the Center for Disease Control and Prevention posted on its blog a post titled Preparedness 101 Zombie Apocalypse. In wanting people to be prepared for the approaching hurricane season, they likened terrible natural disasters and their after effects to that of a zombie apocalypse. Their reasoning was that if citizens were prepared to fight off zombies, then they were prepared for the worst. Number 3. The zombie apocalypse has social lessons. The idea of a zombie apocalypse holds parallels with the turbulent times of the 1960s when the genre was born. The zombie apocalypse also allows us humans to confront our own fears about the end of the world. Number 2. There are zombies in nature too. Humans are not the only creatures at risk of zombieism. In general, most of us would have little sympathy for the fate of any particular cockroach. But spare a thought for any of them that befall this exceptionally gruesome ending. A parasitic wasp attacks and stings the cockroach, its venom paralyzing the victim. The catatonic bug is then hauled off to the wasp's nest, where the wasp lays its eggs in the cockroach's stomach. The wasp larvae eat the still living cockroach from the inside out. Number 1. Once a zombie, always a zombie. Have no pity on the infected. You can do nothing for them. There is no cure for zombieism. Whatever part of them that was human has gone forever. The only way to dispose of a zombie is to relieve it of its head or destroy its brain. That's our zombie fact list. Let us know what you think of the rankings in the comments, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit notifications. Contact us at content@rankedtopics if you have anything you'd like us to cover. Watch out for brain eaters, and I'll see you on the next video.